On today's interview
What's up?
spotlight, I have none other than Abby Christopher,
You ready for
one of the
that?
fastest growing realtors and entrepreneurs based out of the state of Iowa. Who is Abby Christopher?
A.B. Christopher is a licensed realtor with Keller Williams of Greater Des Moines, based out of the state of Iowa.
What made you go into real estate?
Well, in my previous career, I used to work in insurance, and I always liked helping people. I always answered a lot of questions when it came to, the right coverages, what kind of insurance to get. And also, when I started looking at real estate and studying it, seeing how it applies, there's so much about it that a lot of people do not know. And I am happy, or I was happy, and I'm still happy to help a lot of people understand what real estate is about. So it still ties back to me wanting to help as many people as I can to, buy their own property, sell their property, learn a lot about real estate, come into the business, things like that.
How will you describe the real estate market in Iowa?
The market in Iowa has been great. Last year, we know that we had, the pandemic, and it's still going on till now. We had a lot of people infected with the virus, a lot of people that we lost, rest their soul. We kind of thought that that would affect the market. I thought it was going to affect the market, but surprisingly, it gave room to the interest rates going down, and a lot of people were able to buy houses. The interest rates are great right now. They've been on an all-time low. So if you are thinking about buying a house, this is probably the best time to do so. And if you don't know if you qualify for a house, that's where I come in. That's where my colleagues come in. Call me. We're here to answer any questions. I've met a lot of people that say, hey, I want to buy a house, but I want to buy a house in the future. Some people say, I want to buy a house, but I'm building my credit. Sometimes you don't even know that you're already there until you talk to a professional. So that is where I come in. Call me. Even if your credit is not great, we're going to be able to plan with you and show you how to build that to get things done. Remember, don't wait to buy real estate. Buy real estate and wait. Thank you.
How do you know if a property is worth the listing price?
Yeah, well, we have systems in place to help determine the price. A lot of people say, hey, if I want to sell my house, how do I come up with a price? First of all, we have something called a CMA. It's short for Comparable Market Analysis, where we take that property and compare it to the properties of similar, characteristics like the year built, the square footage, the upgrades done to the house, little things like that. We compare that with all the properties in that area or in that class that have sold within, say, the last 30, 60 days, or that have sold very recently. And then we look at the price that they sold for, and then we compare the things that you have. Like, for example, this one had 4 bedrooms, and you have only 3. We'll take off that 1 bedroom, and we try to bring everything to equal level so that we can actually figure out that number. And then we have our estimate of proceeds as well. It's a long process. We take the value of the house or the suggested sales price that we've come up with, and then we take that number and calculate it less all the fees, your revenue tax, the property tax, a whole lot of stuff. Let's not go into all that right now, but yes, we have a system that we have in place to help you determine that. That's our job. We do it to make that easy for you.
What makes Iowa so special?
This is where I live. I love Iowa, and in the many years that I've been here, I've witnessed the boom in the real estate market in Iowa. The houses have been great. We've witnessed a great influx of people. So it's growing. We have some of the major drivers that help real estate appreciate. And we've seen all those factors come to play in Iowa. So yes, Iowa is my state. Des Moines is my city. I've lived in Iowa for many years now, and this is my home front. So that makes it special for me.
Advice to potential first-time home buyers.
Well, my first advice to people, never assume that you're not enough. That's the mistake a lot of people make. Oh, I'm working on my credit. I feel like I don't have enough money. I feel like my credit is not good enough. I feel like I will not be approved. All those are just doubts. If you really want to work on your credit, talk to a professional. Have them tell you either a yes or a no. And then if they tell you that you don't qualify for a house, at least you know what you need to work on. First of all, you ask them, why don't I qualify? They tell you the specific things that need to be fixed. Then you've given yourself a goal, and then you can work towards that goal. That is where we come in. Call me, I can point you in the right direction, I can help you with that process. Never ever assume that you're not good enough, or you're not smart enough, or you don't have enough. Talk to a professional. Talk to me today.
How can people connect with you online?
Yeah, you can send an email to echristopher@kw.com. That email should be on your screen right now. Again, it's echristopher@kw.com. Or you can send me a direct message through any of my social media handles. On Facebook, it will be AB Christopher Realtor. And on Instagram, it's at I am AB Chris. Again, it will be on your screen. Feel free to reach me, and I will be more than happy to answer any questions you have.
Any final words?
Yes, as I said earlier, do not assume, if you're a first-time home buyer, do not assume that you cannot qualify until you talk to a professional, until you talk to me. Call me, send me an email, reach out to me on any of my social media platforms, and then I will be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or you're selling your existing home and buying a new one, we're here to help you meet every of your real estate needs. Again, do not give up on that dream. Do not think that you're not good enough. Do not think that you do not qualify. Thank you in advance. I hope to hear from you guys real soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching.
I'm saving my 10K in the bank for 1 year. I'm gonna
Stay
get my
safe.
house.